Hey guys, it's Rosie from Phoenix Rising by Dior. I'm here to give you a Taurus reading for the month of February 2021. Guys, as always, please like, share, and subscribe. If you like and share, it helps the messages to circulate and YouTube and the world and allow people to receive the messages who are actually looking for it. And if you subscribe, you will receive a notification every time I upload or go live. And if you would like a private reading, please email me at phoenixrisingbydior@gmail.com. Okay, almost 40 seconds. You ready? Let's see. Taurus. Why was I going to say Sagittarius? Are you dealing with a Sagittarius? Taurus. Father in Heaven, Spirit Guides. Where do you want to tell me about Taurus for February 2021? Tell me clearly. Tell me clearly. You are seeing the truth in a situation. Something maybe is coming clear to you. Something that you were possibly blinded in the past. Something you didn't know in the past is now coming out. Some kind of clarity, some kind of truth. And you are no longer going to be stabbed in the back because of it. You're like, not doing it. This is enough. This one flipped out and flipped in. Nope, it wasn't this one. It was this one. But there must be a reason why I grabbed it. You were stuck. You were stuck. You were stuck in blindness. You were stuck in being in pain and being wounded. You were stuck. You were stuck in a cycle, okay? You went within. You were trying to heal, but you couldn't get out of this. Maybe you were in this mental prison and you couldn't get out of this mental prison. You didn't get justice for something that you wanted justice for, or you didn't give justice, or in a broken union, a broken contract, a broken partnership, okay? Someone that you thought was going to be around for the long haul, all right? Something you were done healing. See, you took your time. You had to go within, and that's why you got stuck. And now I think you're done. I think you've seen enough truth. All right, I see a lot of swords here, guys. So I don't know if you're dealing with air signs at all, but now it's like you're ready to grow. It's like, you know what? Or maybe you were just thinking whatever you were dealing with, the situation was gonna grow, and maybe it just did not. You were dealing with somebody. Well, a couple options here. Either you're waiting for finances to grow, but you never got, it was like an ultimate failure. Maybe this is what you're blinded by. Or if it's not have to do with money, maybe you were waiting for a situation to grow, and it turned out the person was extremely stingy and not giving, and would do very materialistic kind of person. All right, you don't want to see this anymore. It's like you don't want to see this person maybe anymore. You don't want to. You don't want to be this way anymore if it's possible in certain situations. But I feel like it's like you don't want to deal with it anymore. And you just feel like you've lost all hopes and all dreams. And whoever this situation is, yeah, there was some type of destructive truth. All right, I think a lot of you guys are dealing with air signs. All right, because a lot of swords here. Oh, and also this is like you've lost all passion and all. You feel you're sad. You're in a dark, sad place because like you feel like you're never gonna get anything that's gonna fulfill you emotionally. All right, that's what I'm feeling right now. Okay, so what is the outcome here? The outcome for February. What's the outcome? What's gonna happen at the end of February, Spirit Guides? February 2021. Tell me clearly. What's the outcome here for this not wanting to deal with this stuck situation anymore that wasn't dealt with fairly? See, I told you weren't emotionally fulfilled, right? Not This didn't give you this fulfilling emotion that you thought it was going to give you, okay? And they're saying you're going to emotionally withdraw from temptation so you can actually have your dreams and your wishes fulfilled. So I guess you're going to remove yourself from this past situation by the end of February, okay? So you can actually try to be happy, okay? It's like you don't want, I think you're going to shun the situation from the past that wasn't dealt fairly, that wasn't judged, this broken partnership or union, okay? So you're going to emotionally withdraw and remove yourself from temptation. Oh, 1 second. Sorry, I was just hit the table. Because you've been suffering in silence for way too long. Okay, you've been dealing with so much heartache and loss. You're tired of being disconnected from the world. You're tired of being bored. You're tired of this stagnancy, okay? Taurus. What else do you want to tell Taurus with this deck? Anything? Anything you want to tell them with this deck? No truth. The truth will not come out. The truth won't come out. Or maybe you don't even want to face the truth. I don't know. You won't know the truth about a situation. Even though it's saying that you have received a lot of knowledge, or maybe you don't want to speak your truth. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe you just don't want to speak your truth to the other person. Okay, what's the advice cards, please, for Spirit? Spirit, for Taurus? What's the advice cards for Taurus? Can you show me? You're not being vulnerable, or don't be vulnerable, maybe they're saying. You can't breathe because there's stuff that you don't see. So maybe you're anxious over the unknown of the see, and the truth, it was in reverse, right? Maybe you're anxious because you don't know the truth in something, you haven't seen something, and because of this, you can't, it's like you can't stand in your power. Okay, this is your advice, Spirit. Interesting advice. I'm gonna grab another deck. What's the advice, Spirit? What's the advice? What do you want to tell Taurus for February? I had to think for a second. You have so many possibilities around you, but you're just not really showing your true colors. You're not showing people how like amazing you are, or whatever the situation is. But there's so many possibilities, Spirit is saying. What about this? Explain. Taurus. Anything else you want to say with this deck? Thank you. You need to release yourself. You need to be independent. Okay? If you're latching on to something, it's time to let it go. Okay? What else? What else is the advice card for Taurus for February 2021? For Taurus. Advice card, please. Advice cards. What about this? You can't, your advice card is not overcoming difficulties. And what else? There must be another meaning. Something else, Spirit? Thank you. I'm like, because that doesn't make sense to me. Your advice is don't overcome difficulties now. So, okay. Okay. So Spirit wants me to tell you that you're having a hard time getting over whatever this difficult thing is right now in your life, because you need to actually take a life review, okay? Go through your life, recall, remember events. Maybe you're not recalling things the way they truly are. Or maybe you're refusing to do a life review. Maybe you don't want to remember the past. But they're saying you're not overcoming this difficulty because you're not going in to your past, and you're not going through things with the comb, right? That nitty comb, and like get through it all. But they also are saying to you, they want you to write it down. They want you to write down maybe like what you went through. What is it, the things that you don't want to face? They want you to write it down. And they're saying that once you do write this down, that you're going to have a very good idea of what you need to do for yourself. So maybe something about in your past that you're having a very hard time overcoming, okay, that you don't want to see clearly and maybe don't even want to think about or talk about anymore, that you need to go through it and you need to look through it and see where it is, see what these issues are, and they want you to write about it. And once you write about it, you will have a brilliant idea and maybe know how to overcome this. Once you actually see it on paper, it might trigger something. All right, guys, I will see you next time. Love and light.